Once upon a time there was a boy named Ahmed. Larger than the other kids, he was used to the mockery, until the day his own twin, Ali, turned on him. That betrayal lit a fire in Ahmed that no one saw coming, not even himself. Ahmed, a 16-year-old boy with a round face, thick curly black hair and deep brown skin, was not like his brother Ali. While Ahmed was big, introverted and quiet, Ali was slim, athletic, and the star of the school. Every day felt like a battle for Ahmed. His classmates taunted him endlessly, calling him names like the Giant or Ahmed the Bulldozer. But none of that compared to what Ali did that fateful day. It was a regular school day, and Ahmed had been dreading his presentation in front of the class. As he nervously walked up to the front, his heart pounding, Ali, sitting with his group of popular friends, called out loud enough for everyone to hear, "Careful, Ahmed. Don't crack the floor." The class roared with laughter. For a moment, Ahmed froze, his face burning with humiliation. His own brother, his twin, had thrown him to the wolves. Tears threatened to spill, but he held them back, swallowing the lump in his throat. In that moment, something broke inside him, and he made a decision that would change everything. That evening, Ahmed didn't go straight home. He walked aimlessly around the park, his thoughts swirling with the painful laughter and Ali's betrayal. How could his own brother, the person who should have been his closest ally, humiliate him like that? But then, amidst his hurt, a fire started to burn. Ahmed wasn't going to be the victim anymore. Enough was enough. He wasn't going to let Ali's words or anyone else's laughter define him. He decided, right there, that he was going to change. Not for them, but for himself. He rushed home, locked himself in his room, embraced and stared at his reflection in the mirror. "I'm not going to let them break me," he whispered to himself. He grabbed his sketchbook, the one place where he could express his true self, and started drawing. The image that formed on the page was not of the usual shy Ahmed, but a warrior, a figure strong, confident, and unbreakable. The rise of Ahmed. Ahmed's transformation didn't happen overnight, but each day he became more determined. He started small, waking up early, jogging around the park, doing push-ups in his room. The first few days were painful, his muscles aching and burning, but with every step, every drop of sweat, he felt a new kind of strength growing inside him. He also threw himself into his art like never before. He joined an after-school art class, finding comfort in the company of other creative minds. In that room, he wasn't the giant or the loser. He was Ahmed, the talented artist. His sketches and paintings began to tell the story of his inner struggle and triumph, full of raw emotion and power. Months passed, and the school announced its annual talent show. Ahmed had never even considered participating in such events before, but this time he was ready. He decided to create a mural that would showcase not just his artistic talent, but his journey, his pain, his resilience, his transformation. He worked tirelessly, staying up late into the night, creating a masterpiece that captured his emotions. His mural was bold, powerful, and unapologetic, a symbol of everything he had become. On the night of the talent show, the auditorium was packed. Ahmed could see Ali sitting in the front row with his friends, laughing and joking like always. But Ahmed wasn't nervous this time. As he unveiled his mural, a hush fell over the crowd. They were captivated by the vibrant colors, the intricate details, and the story it told. When Ahmed stepped up to the microphone, he spoke from the heart. "I've spent most of my life feeling small, feeling like I didn't matter," he began. "But I've learned that the only way to truly grow is to rise above the voices that try to tear you down." By the time he finished, the audience was on their feet, applauding. Even Ali, stunned into silence, couldn't deny the power of his brother's words. That night, as the applause faded and the audience left, Ahmed found Ali waiting for him outside the auditorium. For the first time in years, Ali didn't look confident or smug. He looked guilty. "Ahmed, I'm sorry," Ali said, his voice barely a whisper. "I didn't realize how much I hurt you. I've been a terrible brother." Ahmed stared at him, the anger and resentment he had carried for so long bubbling to the surface. "You made me feel like nothing, Ali. All this time you stood by and laughed with them, and it broke me." Ali's eyes filled with tears. "I know, and I don't expect you to forgive me overnight, but I want to change. I want to be the brother you deserve." For the first time, Ahmed saw Ali's vulnerability. He wasn't the perfect, golden boy everyone thought he was. He had his own struggles, his own fears, and in that moment, Ahmed realized that maybe they could heal together. The next few weeks were awkward, but Ali made an effort. He joined Ahmed for morning jogs and even started coming to his art classes. Slowly, the walls between them began to come down. They started talking about things they had never discussed before, the pressures they each felt, the insecurities they both hid behind. As they spent more time together, Ahmed began to see that Ali's confidence was just a mask. Ali, too, had been battling his own demons, trying to live up to the expectations placed on him. The more they shared, the closer they became. As graduation approached, Ahmed and Ali stood together, not as rivals, but as brothers. Ahmed had transformed from the shy, insecure boy into a young man full of strength and confidence. He had found his voice, and in doing so had helped his brother find his own. At graduation, Ahmed delivered a powerful speech about resilience, forgiveness, and the power of standing up for yourself. As he spoke, Ali stood by his side, beaming with pride. They had both learned that true strength isn't about being perfect. It's about embracing your flaws and rising above them together. Ahmed's story is a reminder that no matter how broken we feel, we all have the power to rise. The road to self-acceptance isn't easy, but it's worth every step. And sometimes, the people who hurt us the most are the ones who need our forgiveness the most. In the end, it's not the laughter that defines us, but how we choose to respond to it. Ahmed chose to rise, and in doing so he transformed not just himself, but his brother and their future.